Good evening, everyone. My name is Lise, and I'm here to share with you how to do a memorial slide presentation. I know that it's very difficult, especially going through this time. And I know for myself, I didn't have any guidance, I didn't know who to go to or how to create a slide presentation, especially for one that you love. And what I did was I created this because this will help you out, I'm sure. I'm so sorry for your loss. I know it's very difficult. It's a very emotional time for you. And I just wanted to give you kind of like a format of how I went about doing this. So basically, what I did was I created a timeline of when my mother was born, where she went to school. I had all those different years. Like we actually did this exercise while she was still living. So it really helped me as a table of contents of how to create this and how to do this, especially for honoring her life. So I was able to go into her, where she was born, also her different schools that she went to, as well as, the significant things that happened in her life, and then getting married and having kids and everything. And then her career, like she was a farm wife and stuff, stayed home. And, it just helps you to really think about their life. And then you'd end it, especially where they've passed away, right to that point. So that's really, really helpful. The other thing too I wanted to share is that this is a template for your presentation, the very first page. You put the name of the person that passed away, the year, and the date that they passed away. And the statement, you can have a little statement on there: until we meet again, celebration of life, or memory treasures of, and a life remembered. The next thing you'll want to do is you'll want to get pictures of the early years, the birth years, baby years, baptism, walking and talking, all those kind of things. And you'd like to set that up maybe on one slide. And then, the school years, the school years would be after that, like the elementary, junior high, high school, and college. If you have all those pictures as well, that'd be really good to have in there as well. The next slide that you'd like to have is basically the career that they had and what kind of career did they have, which was, nursing. They could have had several different areas of their career. So that would be really, really good to put in there. Also, the other thing too is their family, pictures of family, children, grandchildren, and also friends as well. You can do a page of passions, like their spiritual background. What did they believe in? What did they love doing? Like I know my mom loved to get up and pray early in the morning, like 5 o'clock, 4 or 5 in the morning, pray, and then just get into her day and cooking, sewing, doing whatever she needed to do that day. But it'd be really good to, list all the passions that the loved one has because people are interested in knowing about all their passions, and not everybody knows, especially, maybe some of the distant relatives or something. Add in some of the information like community services, self improvement, characteristics, extraordinary activities. And then the final tips for this is keep it simple and clean. You can also add transitions and timing to each slide. You can decide on the themes that are not too dark because you want people to read what you're writing on there. You may or may not have text. It's up to you, basically. I had a bunch of pictures and then I was speaking, explaining the pictures. And then 50 to 100 pictures should do it. My mom was 82 years old. We had a lot of pictures of our family and gatherings and things. Depends on how many pictures you have, and you can actually put music to it, or you can actually make a playlist of their favorite songs. That's really nice, and you can add it to the file. You can also put the slides in a PDF format, and you can email it to people after, the funeral. It's a nice keepsake, anyways. And remember, this is to honor your loved ones. Sometimes politics gets involved with family, but remember the goal is to honor and celebrate your life. And I just want to show you, like, the slide presentation that I have is also based on the booklet that I made for my mother. I have exactly this in a slide presentation. And if you ever want to do something like this, Vista Prints does it, and they will help you with the formatting and everything. So if you need to do something like that, I highly recommend, you know, doing it on a slide presentation first, and then having your pictures all there. I put them on my desktop, and I put them I saved them in a different file so that they're easy to access. And that's basically how I did it. So I hope this is very helpful because I know it sure helped me to get myself organized when my mind was kind of distraught. So I hope this really helps, and I really am sorry for your loss. However, you will get through this. I lost my mom, my brother, my cousin, and my best friend within 3 months of the COVID, and it was very difficult. They didn't die of COVID, but because there was restrictions with funerals, this was a really good way to honor my mom. And also what it did for me, it helped me to heal my spirit. Oh my goodness, I felt so relieved after doing all this that it really helped me out. Now, if you'd like to see my slide presentation that I did, just message me and I'd be happy to share it. So take care, be well, and remember that the best gift that you could give your family is the memory of your loved one. Honor them by sharing their story, for they lived their life to the best of their abilities. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you again. Thank you for listening, and I hope this helps.